Hi, welcome to the CrafteeManatee. Today I'm going to be showing you how to crochet this no-sew Brachiosaurus. This Brachiosaurus is part of my no-sew dino series here on the channel, where I'm posting 4 different no-sew dinos, so make sure to check out that playlist for all of those patterns. Before we get started, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more crochet patterns and tutorials, and share this video with a friend who you think would like learning how to crochet this no-sew Brachiosaurus. Here are the materials that you're going to need for today's video. First, you're going to need about 10 grams of worsted weight yarn in whatever color you want your dino to be. We'll also be using a 4mm crochet hook or the letter G. We'll also need some stuffing, and a pair of scissors and a tapestry needle. And finally, we will need safety eyes. To get started, we are going to make a magic ring and make 6 single crochet stitches into the center of that ring. Now we can pull that yarn tail tight and make a slip stitch in the first stitch that we made just to help close up that ring. Now we are going to increase in every stitch around, so we are going to go from having 6 stitches up to now having 12 stitches. So go ahead and increase. And repeat that 5 more times, and I will meet you back here for our next round. Now we are going to single crochet in every stitch around, and we're going to do that for 3 rounds. So go ahead and single crochet at 12 and do that for 3 rounds, and I will meet you back here for our next round. Now we're going to be working some kind of weird rounds because we want to start getting a curve in our dino's neck. So for this round, we are going to decrease 3 times and then single crochet 6. And that will leave us with 9 stitches at the end of the round. So we will decrease and do that 2 more times. And now single crochet 6. And now for the next round, we are going to just single crochet in every stitch around. So go ahead and single crochet 9, and I will meet you back here at the end of this round. Now we are going to go ahead and add the safety eyes. So we're going to add the safety eyes between rounds 3 and 4 with 4 stitches between the eyes. And we want to make sure that they are placed on either side of the head. And you can see that because of that weird round that we worked with the decreases, we're starting to get a curve right here in the dino's head. And so this is the bottom of the head. So this part is going to start becoming the neck, and this is kind of like the dino's chin area. So we want to make sure that our eyes are placed about right here and about right there on either side of that neck. So we're going to count down from the beginning, and we want to go between rounds 3 and 4. So we'll count 1, 2, 3, and 4. So between those 2 rounds is where we want to put one of the safety eyes, but we want to make sure that it is positioned on the side of the dino's head. So I'm going to put one right here for now, and we might have to adjust it once we see where the other one's going. And now we need to count over 4 stitches. So we're going to go over the top of the dino's head. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the next one is where the next eye will go. So looking at where I placed the eyes, I am pretty happy with the placement. They're both pretty even on either side of the head, taking into account where the neck is turning down here. But if you had them off-centered, you can always just scoot them over to the left or the right, just 1 stitch or 2 stitches over, just to keep it nice and centered. So I'm going to go ahead and add on the safety backing, and then we'll start stuffing our dino. Now I'm going to add just a little bit of stuffing into the head because we're about to start working on the neck. And as you continue crocheting the dino, just make sure that you're adding stuffing along the way. A lot of times I'll probably do it off camera, but just every few rounds, make sure to keep stuffing your dino. For the next round, we are going to be continuing the curve of the neck, and we are going to decrease 3 times and then single crochet 3, and we're going to end up with 6 stitches at the end of this round. So we will decrease and repeat that 2 more times. And now single crochet 3. Now for the next 5 rounds, we are going to single crochet in every stitch around. So that is going to be 5 rounds of single crocheting 6. And I will meet you back here at the end of those 5 rounds. And make sure you are stuffing the neck along the way. Now for the next round, we are going to increase in every stitch around. So that is going to bring us to 12 stitches at the end of this round. So I'm going to increase. And now repeat that 5 more times, and I will meet you back here at the end of the round. Now we have another weird round to curve into the body. And so for this round, we are going to decrease 3 times and then single crochet 6. And that's going to bring our stitch count down to 9 stitches. So I'm going to decrease and repeat that 2 more times. And now single crochet 6, and I will meet you back here for our next round. Now we are going to single crochet in every stitch around for this next round. So go ahead and single crochet 9, and I will meet you back here for the next round. For the next round, we are going to single crochet 1 and then increase. And we're going to repeat that 5 more times for a total of 18 stitches. So we're going to single crochet 1 and then increase. Now repeat that 5 more times, and I will meet you back here for the next round. Now we're going to single crochet in every stitch around, and we're going to do that for 7 rounds. So go ahead and single crochet 18 stitches for 7 rounds, and I will meet you back here to start decreasing. Now we are on to the decreases of the dino's body. So we are going to single crochet 1 and then decrease, and repeat that 5 more times for a total of 12 stitches. So we are going to single crochet 1 and then decrease. And now repeat that 5 more times, and I will meet you back here for our final round. Now for the final round, we are going to just decrease 6 times. So we're going to decrease and repeat that 5 more times, and I will meet you back here to close up this opening. Now we can fasten off our yarn and cut it off and pull through. Next, we're just going to thread that yarn tail through our needle here. And I like to loop around some of these stitches just to help close up the opening. And now we are going to insert our needle back through the body and pop it out anywhere else. And we can cut this yarn tail off. Now the body of our dino is complete, and we just have to add on the feet and tail. Now, since this is a no-sew dino, we are not going to be sewing on the feet or the tail. Instead, they're going to be crocheted directly onto the dino's body. So for the feet, we are going to make 4 puff stitches on the bottom of the body here, and we're just going to evenly space them out. So 2 in the front and 2 in the back. So I'm going to pick a spot right about here for our first foot. And now we're going to attach our yarn. And I'm going to just make a chain to attach it, but that won't count as anything. It's just to secure the yarn onto the body here. And now for a puff stitch, we are going to yarn over and insert our hook back into the same stitch that we attached the yarn to. We're going to yarn over and pull up a loop. And we're going to do that 2 more times. So we're going to yarn over, insert, pull up a loop, yarn over, insert, and pull up a loop. And now we are going to yarn over and pull through all 7 loops on our hook. And now we're going to just fasten off the yarn. And pull through. And this is what one of our feet are looking like before the yarn tails are tucked in. To tuck in the yarn tails, we are going to just thread our yarn through our needle. And just like we did with the yarn tail at the end of the body, we're just going to pop it through and pull it out over here. And we'll just do the same thing to this other yarn tail. And now we can just cut off those strands of yarn. And this is what one of our puff stitch feet are looking like. So go ahead and make 3 more feet, repeating what we just did, evenly space them out, and I will meet you back here to add on the tail. And here is what our dino is looking like with all 4 feet added on. He should be able to stand up upright on all 4 feet now. And now it is time to add on the tail. To make the tail, we want to make sure that the dino is facing us. And then we're going to insert our hook into one of the stitches in the back here. And we want to make sure that it is to the right of the body, just slightly, and all the way back here. So I'm going to insert my hook right about there and attach my yarn. And I'm just going to make a chain to attach it. And now single crochet 1 in the same stitch that you attach the yarn to. And now in the next stitch, we are going to work a half double crochet stitch. And now chain 3. And slip stitch back into the first chain that we made. Now we're going to work another half double crochet stitch in the same stitch that we worked the last half double crochet stitch in. So a lot is going in this one stitch. And now in the following stitch, we are going to work a single crochet. And now we can fasten off our yarn. I'm going to go ahead and tuck in those yarn tails, and I will meet you back here. And here is our no-sew Brachiosaurus. I hope you enjoyed today's video learning how to crochet your own no-sew Brachiosaurus. If you did, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more crochet patterns and tutorials. And you can find all of my patterns on Ravelry, Rippler, and Etsy. Thanks for watching. Bye!